Hi everyone, welcome to my channel today. So today I'm popping on to share some Simply Cards and Papercraft magazines. I've got two issues in this video. I am really behind with these. I've got another two magazines still to open up, but anyway, so I will be going through the issue 268 in a moment, but the first one that I would like to do is the issue 267. And first of all, I will just show you what was included in the magazine. This magazine, when I last looked over at Craft Stash, was reduced to $4.99. And as you may be aware, Craft Stash is closing down. So if it's still available, I will leave a link to the magazine, but you will need to be quick, as I know the website is closing down soon. So anyway, back to the magazine. So first of all, I'm going to show you what was included in with the magazine. So you've got these two Always Smile stencils by Alton New. They are good quality stencil, nice and thick. So you have those. And also there were a few stamps included and a little die. I have made a card which I will share with you a bit later into my video. I will have to clean these up. I've got my ink left on there. So I'm just going to have a quick flick through the magazine. So there you go, there's a couple of pages where the designer has used the stencils and stamps for the cards. So we've got a few lovely ideas there. I'm not going to go through every page. I'm just going to do a quick flick through the magazine. Like I say, I'm rather behind. Again, there are some gorgeous cards there. And yeah, how pretty are those ones? I love the pink colours. This page is learn how to make this elegant flower design using crepe paper and a few other items from your stash. I might have to give that one a go. I did some foam flowers on my channel and I really enjoyed making them. So there's a lovely idea there. On this page we have the winners for the Craft Industry Awards for 2024, and that is a quick flick through the magazine. Like I say, if this one is still available from Craft Stash, I will leave the link in my description box. So I'm just going to pop in and show you the card that I have created using the stencil. So first of all, I inked my background, and then I've got this French script stamp, so I stamped that onto my background card, and then I used number 1 of the stencils, and these are called Always Smile. So I used A1 and had that like that, and popped my inks through the stencil, and then the second part of the stencil I used, just popped it over like so, obviously lined it up a bit better than I'm doing on camera, lined it up like so, and then inked through with the darker coloured ink to get this result like so. And then what I did was I used the this part of the second stencil. I used the stem. I inked through my stencil to create the stem on my flower, and then I had a little, just to say, stamp, which I've popped to the bottom right hand corner, and then just to finish it, I scattered a couple of little gems onto the card. It was a couple of pearls which I coloured in a goldy colour to match the background, and then I just popped a little white pearl into the centre of the flower. And yeah, that is my card using the gift inside the Simply Cards and Papercraft magazine issue 267. So I'm just going to bring in my next magazine. I've already cut it open at the top there with my scissors. I'm just going to slide that out as it has my address on. So I'm going to see what we have included first of all, before I do a flip through. So grab my scissors. Okay, so just remove the outer plastic. Come on, Lynn, there's a little bit got stuck there. Right, what do we have here? Okay. Oh, so this way up. 2 lots of stamps. Oh, wow, these are like nice. So we've got some, so this is from the Colorado Craft Company. So we've got you're doing great. Have a very happy birthday. Today is a good day. You're lovely. Let happiness bloom. Good things take time. And then we've got a couple of little extra stamps, a couple of hearts, and a little bit of looks like some kind of leaves or something there. So we've got those. And then we've got this set, so you get 21 all occasion stamps and 5 uplifting sentiments, and these are called Positively Perfect. So we've got this lovely circle one with some flowers and foliage on the circle, and there's little extra flowers and leaves included in there. We've got a nice swirly one which would make a nice border. We've got this little one down at the bottom here, which again would make, this would make a nice piece on the corners of cards. And then some extra little swirls and foliage. I always look at the packaging in the from the magazines and the gifts and look to see if there is something I can use from this. You could cut this piece away from the packaging and pop it as a sort of edging along some cards. Again, at this side, this might come in useful for something. So yeah, that is the gift that is included in the magazine 268. You get 28 digital papers and toppers, so you could grab those as well. I haven't done that yet. And yeah, I'm just going to have a flip through, find out if there's anyone in this issue who I know or recognise. So yeah, we'll have a little flick through. Some lovely cards. Got lots of lovely designs there. There is Lisa Horton there with some spring designs. There's some crafts using the gift. They've created a notebook and also, what's that one? A stylish box frame. All right, yeah, very nice. A bottle, a wine bottle tag, and a lovely pillow box. They are absolutely wonderful. So yeah, that is my little quick flick through this magazine. So to create my second card, I've taken a 6x6 inch card blank in cream. Then I've popped my card onto my scoreboard and I've scored some little score lines going across the card, starting with a small one and working my way along the card, creating longer lines as I go along. I've then taken a piece of black card and I've cut that down on a diagonal and popped it across my card. And then I've taken this little floral stamp and I've stamped the flower out twice. So what I am going to do is I'm going to pop this one down first with my glue. So just grab my glue and we'll get this one stuck down. So I have popped the glue onto the back of my card and I'm just going to pop that down. And what I'm doing next is I've taken the stamp from the stamp sentiments, let happiness bloom, good things take time, and I'm just stamping that into the top corner like so, and I'm just going to go over that again. And this just helps to build up the ink. So I'm just going to remove my card now, and I've just gone over it a couple of times with my ink just to build the ink up on the card. And then with the second flower, I've put my foam pads onto the back. I haven't peeled the backs off, they're too fiddly, so I've just popped some glue over the top of the foam pads, and I just want to layer this over the top of the previous flower. So to finish my card, you would see me layering my flower sentiment up onto some foam pads and popped it on top of the previous stamped flower. Then I've popped some little pearls which I have coloured in pink and dotted those around the flower, and then I've added just some white pearls at the top and the bottom here of the card. And yeah, this is my finished card using a sentiment and a stamp from the Positively Perfect stamp collection from the Simply Cards and Papercraft magazine issue 268. And then I'm just going to bring in my previous card, and this is the previous card I have made using the Alter New stencils from the Simply Cards and Papercraft magazine issue 267. And yeah, there you go. there are my two cards today. So I hope you have enjoyed my video. If you have, would you please give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment. I would really love to hear from you, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I would be ever so grateful for this. And if you hit on the notification bell, you will be notified when I upload a new video. So yeah, thank you ever so much for joining me today. I will be back again very soon with another video. In the meantime, happy crafting, have a wonderful day, take care, see you soon, and bye bye for now.